in the General Tire Dirt Track World Championship presented by ARP.
Since he did go to the pit area, so Troutman restarts to the back. They dive into turn number one. So we'll redo lap number one down the main straightaway. The back straightaway. Here comes Mason Ziegler through the middle of the 25 seat. Mason Ziegler, 2 career wins. Both of those have come at East Bay Raceway Park. But Tim McCready, he'll lead lap number one here tonight at Eldora.
Yeah, Ricky Thornton Jr., who was in second on that initial start, in third at the moment. Ziegler with a pass on McCready for the lead. McCready going to try to drive back down to the inside. Those two going at it, wheel to wheel, and there's a pair of drivers in the championship 4 battle, Ricky Thornton Jr. and Jonathan Davenport in 49.
They're just 3 wide for second here in the opening part of this race. Davenport on the bottom, down the back straightaway. His dominance here over the years, but however, in the last, you see the points here, Thornton's right there in the 4th spot, and the Dave Warren Power Sports caution is out. We got a car slowing in turn 2, and it's the 22-year-old Jordan Kohler.
And
slid up the track down, and Brian Charlie was there. 98 laps to go, back underway at the Big E, and McCready will lead him in the 1.
worth noting, Devin Moran restarting 20th. He's the other driver in this Big River Steel Big 4 race for the championship. Tim McCready, unfortunately mathematically eliminated heading into this weekend. And off corner number 4, do you have a new leader at the line? By 3 1/1000ths of a second you do. It's Jonathan Davenport.
Down the back straightaway, McCready back to second. McCready now. Again in the backup car, he'll roll to the bottom. He'll go side by side with JD. Third is Thornton. Off at turn 4, Davenport leads. Second lap, Marler. 4th, Josh Rice up to 5th in 11. Now the battle for the lead on the outside. Here comes McCready and Davenport, the 2 veteran drivers. And do we have another lead change? Yes, we do. We had a record 8 a year ago. Now we've had, what, how many lead changes? 3 here in the first 6 laps of this race.
I'll take it.
McCready still leads as he stretches the lead out, but a good battle for second out of 2. Well, Thorne took a shot there. Ricky may be a little bit better than JD. JD comes down a lane lower, off at turn 4, and here they come. It's still JD, Thornton into turn number 1.
And this happens now a second and a half behind your leader, Tim McCready. 23 laps scored, 77 laps remaining. These 2 cars, Davenport and Thornton James, battling for second. They've got over 2 seconds. Oh, Davenport just made contact with the 20 TC of Tristan Chamberlain.
Wow, near disaster for the 40.
Oh.
Remember, he did not finish this race a year ago, did Jonathan Davenport. Down the back straightaway. Here comes RTJ. Remember, he had a little mishap here earlier in this race a year ago. They come side by side. Can Thornton gain the second spot at the line? Yes. Ricky Thornton Jr. has moved to second at the 20-yard tee.
Near dead heat that last time by at the stripe as those 2 Big River Steel Championship 4 drivers battle it out.
Josh Rice, he may have the fastest car on the racetrack. The Rick Jones 11 and Josh Rice to the outside. He's going to go to 3rd. Josh Rice to 3rd. He started in 11th. In car 11, he may not be done yet. Looking for the biggest win of his career, and right now he's running with the best. Here comes Marler throwing it at O'Neill. They're 3 wide back here. McCready, meanwhile, still leads.
This track's fun. This track is really fun tonight, man. Here comes Mike Marler down to the inside of Hudson O'Neill. Unofficial point standings as they run on the racetrack. In the upper left-hand side of your screen, Bobby Pierce, the reigning World 100 champ, he's going to try to work by Mike Marler. Marler's going to try to pass him back. And there is Hudson O'Neill and Ricky Thornton Jr. doing battle.
Right there, McCready now goes to the bottom. JD and Rice to the top. Down the back straightaway. McCready's going to lose his momentum. Here comes Davenport at 49. Davenport trying to go through the middle. McCready will cut him off. Tim to the top. Way up top. He might have brushed the wall briefly. He'll lead on, do we not? Oh, man, that was close. McCready still leads.
2 1/100ths of a second at the scoring loop. McCready had Davenport that last time by. We'll see if JD's got anything for him this time. Coming around to 37 laps to go. Rocket 1, Tim McCready, 49. Jonathan Davenport this time by at the scoring loop. 4 1/100ths of a second, the advantage for the Rocket 1.
Oh, man, and McCready stumbles and Davenport retakes the lead. It's not official until they cross the loop. Meanwhile, Thornton is catching Rice.
Ricky Thornton Jr.
Yeah, here comes Thornton.
Yep, he
Thornton
is. He's
through the
catching
middle.
Rice. Davenport for the lead off the corner. I don't know where to put the camera, guys. I'll leave it up to you. Oh, no, smoke out of the 49 of Jonathan Davenport.
Oh, no.
And trouble for the driver out of Blairsville, Georgia, a puff of smoke, and that might end his run for a record-tying 4th Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship.
The second year in a row.
One of them will win a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series championship. Somebody's going to win Carl Short's Dirt Track World Championship. We'll find out in 36 laps.
It's down to those two. McCready out of 2. Thornton is going to go to second. Ricky Thornton Jr. What a way to top off the year. It would be a $300,000 night. $200,000 for the championship, $100,000 for the Dirt Track World Championship. On the bottom, digging hard out of 4 is Bobby Pierce. Rice is still 3rd, and it's O'Neill. Here comes Gustin.
That's the battle for 3rd, and James, it happens 1.2 seconds behind your second place car of Ricky Thornton Jr. And look at the sparklers and snakes off Rice's car.
You know Rice will do that. He's going for it, but right now he's several car lengths back in the top 2.
As a matter of fact, that last time by, he trimmed the
he stumbled into.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, man, he got up on the berm.
Oh, no.
He doesn't have a problem. He now regroup, refocus. Off of turn 4, man, that had to put your...
Did he pan? Oh, look at the damage on the right rear of the race car.
Ricky Thornton Jr.
Oh, man.
28 laps to go. Bobby Pierce and Rice down the back straightaway. Pierce in front of Rice. Pierce will take 3rd. 2.7 the advantage last time around. Pierce throwing it in on. And the 20 RT, they got really close in turn 4, Dustin.
Man,
wow.
They got incredibly close down in turns 3 and 4. As the 20 RT maybe had a little bit of air spoiled there, and that car is just not handling quite as well since he got the damage on the right rear of the race car when he slapped the wall coming out of turn number 2.
Pierce down the back straightaway. Bobby trying to go back to the top. Now he goes back to the bottom. Thornton 3rd.
Ooh, that car pushed up off the corner, I think a little farther than he wanted to. That just opens up the door for Pierce down into 1 and 2. Will you have a new leader?
Yes, we do, and McCready stumbles, and Bobby Pierce takes the lead. Bobby Pierce trying to go back-to-back at Eldora, the World 100 last month. New leader, the smooth operator in 32.
And RTJ now 2 laps away from finally becoming a Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion.
He's drove the best race he has ever driven at Eldora. He might not win the race, probably won't win the race. The Barron's Performance 1 is at 1 to go. Can he one more lap here to decide it?
Bobby Pierce, the reigning World 100 champ, will bring the 32 off corner number 4, and he will win the General Tire Dirt Track World Championship presented by ARP. And as they come across the stripe, James Essex, it is going to be official. Your 2024 Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion is Ricky Thornton Jr.